Here we go.
Here's Johnny.
I'm Batman.
You talking to me?
Bob.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Don't say that!
Remember, Force will be with you always.
Frack you later, fucking puss.
Yeah, baby!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a...
We're not in Kansas anymore.
He's looking at you, kid.
From home.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Welcome, everyone, to episode 8 of the Moment After podcast. My name is Bryce, and I'm here with Chris and Klein. Say hello, guys.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, and tonight we're going to be talking about Aneesh Chaganty's new movie, Searching. And this is really his first film. He's directed like a handful of short films, but this is his first one. So, Klein, give me the synopsis of this movie, man.
Searching. After his 16-year-old daughter goes missing, a desperate father breaks into her laptop to look for clues to find her.
Very nice. Thank you. Chris, tell us about the composer.
His name is Torrin Borrowdale.
Okay.
Such masterpieces as The Midnight Man,
All right.
The Fair,
Okay.
All Three of Us. Dragon's Edge is a movie on Netflix. So.
Oh, okay. What did you guys think of the music in this movie?
Suspenseful.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
So did I. I really liked the music in this movie. A lot, actually. I was sad that there wasn't more of it. Like, there was a lot of scenes where it was just dead silent.
I think that, well, it wasn't, though, too. I mean, if you really listen, though, there was music in the background slightly playing, but I liked the fact that it was intertwined into the story, though.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
It played it into it, and you felt it.
I mean, really, my gripe is I just wanted more of what he did, because he did a really, really good job. Like that song right at the beginning where everything is kind of getting laid out for you, it's really happy. It actually kind of reminds me of Up. You know what I'm saying? Where you're just riding this high wave, and then all of a sudden
You get hit.
it drops out. And I really like that.
Yeah, it was a good score. I liked it.
Yeah. So what did you guys think of the movie?
Well, I personally enjoyed the movie. I mean, it was suspenseful, it was thrilling, it was enjoyable through and through, surprisingly.
Yeah.
There wasn't one time where I was like, I'm falling asleep now. Like, it was a good movie.
Dude, I looked over at you a few times during the movie, and just the joy on your face. You're like, oh, get out of here. Really? This is happening now? This is crazy. Like,
I enjoyed all the techniques that they used. I like I enjoyed the different ways that they told the story, because they had to tell it through media, social media, through Skyping, through
FaceTime,
phone calls, and
all that.
And I enjoyed when they did a certain scene on the news. The news was showing it.
oh, man.
I was all like, dude, that was amazing, because
It was
I
perfect.
didn't see it. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did happen though, and it was like I should have saw it coming. But it was amazing though that it did happen.
Like you were saying, just the way they were shot is kind of incredible. The fact that you can tell a story like that and keep invested in the movie is really, really telling of very good storytelling.
Yeah, but it also pulled you in and made you feel like you were doing it all.
Yes.
Because we're also we all know what these screens look like. All of us have seen
Right.
these screens repeatedly. I mean, when they showed the hills at the very beginning, I was like, oh, happy memories. But then I was like, anger. But you watched it, though, and you could feel the emotion and the adrenaline of what it is like to go through someone's own. I personally, I've done it to my siblings, go through their stuff and hack into their stuff, and how easy it is if you know stuff.
Right.
And then they walk you through the whole process of how to break into someone's stuff. Like, I was like,
really
whoa.
do.
I was like, dude, you went a little too far there. But
I don't know about that, because I got to be honest.
I feel like anybody can do that.
well, yeah, anybody can do it, but not very many people know, though.
Now they do.
Yeah,
but
now
then
they
again,
do.
Our theater was like almost empty, so there might
But
not
this
be a
is
whole
like
lot
the
of
third
people.
week it's been out, though.
Exactly. The movie's been out for a little while, and it's not doing great.
What was the cost on the movie?
I think it's not doing great though because
I feel like this movie costs probably little to nothing.
well, not even that though. It probably but
I guarantee you it's probably what, $10 million, $13.
But what I'm thinking though is that it probably didn't do good because other movies that have done this failed. They didn't feel the same way.
Yeah, because I mean,
you have like what's that horror movie with Friends?
Blair Witch Project
or the Blair Witch Project.
This is not like the Blair Witch Project because the Blair Witch Project you had somebody carrying a camera.
Now that because that was new, it was the hot thing, and then since then a lot of people have done that. So anytime you see anything with a camcorder or anything weird and kind of experimental, it's usually a bomb.
What I'm talking about though is the one movie I think it's called Friend Zoned or something, to where it's all.
I'm sorry, hold on. No, I don't agree with that at all because you have a movie like Chronicle. Chronicle was incredible.
Yeah, but I'm talking about box office wise. It's not like they make a killing in the box office. I don't mean a good movie.
Gotcha.
I just meant a killing in the box office.
To answer your question, what the production budget on this was, it was $32.5 million.
$32.5 million.
Yeah.
Where did the money go?
It's got to be to the actors.
I mean, there was only one actor in this that was like known.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, you had Harold and Kumar, and then the other chick, Deborah Messing. She's a big actress.
Yeah, but not big enough to where it's like, oh, I know her.
I guess.
I knew the main character, the father. I mean, he was in Star Trek. I mean,
right. Which could have asked for a large payment from that.
It's showing that the movie's domestically, it's at $16 million.
See, and it's such
and 18 million foreign. So worldwide, a total of 34. So it's probably close to. It's definitely made its money back. I mean, you got the commercials and all that stuff that they're gonna have to pay for. But
I mean, that is a big problem with this movie, though. The trailers for this movie were garbage. They were really very bad.
That's part of how I felt coming into the movie. I told Klein I felt two different ways about it. It intrigued me because I'm like, okay, this is a movie where it's going to be played all out on a computer. I got that gist, but I'm like, I don't know. It didn't sell me right away, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But it didn't sell me at all. The only reason I went to go see this movie is because I am a huge fan of true crime. I love that genre. And so to see that play out the way it did on the big screen made me very happy. You know what I'm saying? Because it did feel very realistic. There were times during the movie when it was showing things from like the news perspective that it really took everything in my being, not just go, yes, and like jump up in the theater and be like, I got it, good.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
They did really creative ways to, that was another thing. I'm like, wondering how are they going to make the movie, because at one point he's going to get up from the computer. So you're like, how are they going to do this? And not make it cheesy, and not make it kind of forced, or are they going to actually switch to kind of like a movie,
Well, that was cool, seeing that it wasn't forced. Like, the way they did it, it felt natural. Like, oh, he left his computer screen open, he went and did something, but the cameras were still on, so you could see what's going on. Like, I enjoyed that.
A lot of the times he was getting up to leave all had to do with moments that you're not thinking about closing your laptop or something like that. So, it kind of gave that excuse to keep the laptop on.
Right. And even those scenes that pop up and the screensaver's on, I was like, screensaver, that's awesome.
The screensaver was kind of creepy though, man. In those moments my heart sank, only because in those moments big things happened.
Yeah, fair.
So I was like, oh man, no, it's just like, no, I can't watch this.
Now there was one scene where it kind of looked like it was gonna go in that direction of, we're gonna have a multi-camera film now, and the way that they did that with that, I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah. No, I like the way they play that out.
It was interesting, all the different camera techniques that they used, because they had to think of different ways to record.
Right.
And that was really cool seeing all that.
And then not just that, but then the excuse for it. Again, it's not to make it feel weird and forced. Why no one would do that? No one would put that there. Every scenario they put him in, there was a reason why there was a camera on him recording, and it felt genuine.
Exactly. like me, what I do during the day is graphic design. So to see the news package come up, it looks exactly like it does on TV. I love that. It blew my mind. I was like, good on you.
It made you feel like you were part of the community and you were like,
Yes.
you were part of the whole movie. That's
Exactly.
what really got me, was like, I felt like when he was discovering things, like, oh snap. Like it was like, yes, like it kept you there.
So then what about the actual movie then? How do you guys feel about the story and the way it played out?
Definitely couldn't see it coming.
No, not at all.
There's no way.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But here's the thing, because I saw this last night. I saw this last night with my wife, and then I went and saw it tonight with you guys. And so I knew what happened. I know how the movie ends and all that going into this the second time. And I still loved it. And it's the perfect mystery. Because if you watch it a second time, you are supposed to be able to look and see and find clues along with the main character, and you could. And good on you, movie. That was really, really good.
I said, so the repeat value is going to be good. You're going to be able to check it out a second, third time.
I do. I think the movie's great.
But as he was trying to figure out who did it and what happened to her, and you follow along, you're right there with him every step of the way.
Oh, yeah. The other thing that I really liked about this movie is really, really understands internet culture. And to see somebody going through something online and the way that people react initially, and then they see an opportunity, so maybe they change.
Yeah.
That part of the movie gave me so much anxiety.
Or even the fact that, like, people, like, you don't realize, like, people are people. Like, and people like to make fun of, like, Demi Lovato. They were making fun of her because on her Twitter or something, on her Instagram or something, it said #sober.
Right.
Well, she just recently got checked into a clinic, in a rehab clinic.
Right.
So everyone's like, #sober, really not sober, though. And they're making fun of her, and they're posting all these memes and whatnot. But you don't realize that she is a person, and she's just seeing that.
Oh, yeah.
And in this movie, you're the father, in a sense. You see his screen. And when people in social media start to make fun of him, it's just like one of those things where it's like, oh snap, he's a person. Maybe you should think about before you start making fun of people online.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is that is real life.
It is real life.
Like what you just said, we see it every day. So I like how true to real life it sticks.
Oh, yeah. It had very good social commentary, I think. And really, personally, I don't want to say any more about this movie because you just need to see the movie. You need to experience it. John Cho is phenomenal. He really carries this movie. I mean, he has to. He's in 99.5% of the movie. And Deborah Messing is fantastic in the movie as well. Incredibly believable. I think they both give very convincing performances. Yeah. This is my third favorite movie of the year.
Wow.
So if you're asking me, I say run out and see it. I mean, it was beaten out only by Infinity War and A Quiet Place. So, Chris, where would you rate this, man?
I would say go out and see it. For sure.
What about you, Klein?
At first I was like, I'll just recommend this to people that I think would like to see it. But, go support the movie. If we can get more movies like that done, it'd be better. So, go out and see it.
Yeah.
Go out there and see it and enjoy it.
It's a really unique movie.
Exactly.
It's unique. It's well written. It's well acted. It is a good movie.
And you can definitely tell.
Absolutely. And guys, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Bryce. It's been Chris and Klein. And until next time, go watch some movies. Good night.